Bob Chapman started the company right after World War II. He actually worked in the Navy. I don't know if he built ships or something like that, but he kind of walked away from the deal with the knowledge of metal fabrication and turned that into a career. He started this place in 1952. My dad was partners with a guy named Lloyd Yabsley. He was the shop foreman for Bob Chapman. He suggested to my dad to get him a job here, and so he did in 1966. Somewhere around here I have his first paycheck. It was $88 with 6.5 hours of overtime. To give you an idea what the wages were like back then. My dad, being the kind of guy he was, he quickly went from Lloyd being his boss to him being Lloyd's boss. The whole point of my dad working here to begin with is he had dreams of being a professional drag racer, like Big Daddy Don Garlitz or Don the Snake Perdome. What you see today is the guys going 300 miles an hour in a quarter mile. And he would come in here at night and make parts for his dragster, things that he couldn't afford to buy, that everyone else could afford to buy, that he was competing against. So it really instilled a DIY gene in all of us kids, because that's how he was. His whole thought process, going back to when he first started working here, was why buy something that you can make? And that was beat into our head from word go, not just me, but my two brothers as well. In 1972, professional drag racing was losing its luster fast as people were dying and getting hurt. The safety wasn't keeping up with the technology, so cars were going 200 and 230 miles an hour, but basically using a stock motorcycle helmet and a seatbelt that could be arranged from a rope to something out of your car. So if anything went wrong, you were killed. Right at the same time that he was questioning whether or not he even wanted to do it, Robert Chapman, who owned the company, decided that 20 years was long enough for him and he wanted to retire. And so he offered the business to my dad, basically no money down, just make payments. He was 29 years old and had 3 kids. So he said yeah, and hung up his helmet bag and went to building this place into the empire it is today. The idea started with the fact that I'm a guitar player, a lifelong guitar player. I've always been saddled with the same old options for the pedal board, and I've never once gone, wow, that's great, it's done, it's perfect. Having access to all this equipment and having the DIY spirit that was instilled to me via my dad, I just set out to make something that I wanted. This is what I want to look at and what I want to use every day when I play guitar. I'll be honest with you, the intention to go into the pedal board business couldn't be further from my mind at the time. I just wanted something that I could have for myself. The main factor that sets us apart from other pedal board manufacturers is ours are made out of aluminum. They're aircraft grade, they're guaranteed for life, and made using state-of-the-art machinery with the finest craftsmen that exist in the world today.
My name is Enrique Hernandez. I work in programming and design department. We do everything in AutoCAD or SolidWorks, have better understanding of the product. First we cut everything in the laser, save some steps, and then it goes to the brake department. After that we weld the corner and the hinge, as you see. After that we just clean the welds. From this goes to paint.
We like to offer as many crazy rock and roll colors as possible. This is what's called candy apple lime green. We offer 7 other candy colors, as well as a gold, a silver, a copper, a chrome. Custom colors are available, or custom sizes, you name it. When my dad bought this place in 1972, it was basically 6 employees in less than 10,000 square feet. If he had one gift, it was an eye for talent, and he assembled the absolute best people in this industry and got them to work for him, even when he had no money. The culmination of that is the day he died, we had grown into 50 employees at over 60,000 square feet.